What's up, gamers? We're back with some more Wintermoor. Is that good?
Yeah.
That good? Got it?
Yeah,
One?
we need a little more air horns next time, I think.
We do a little.
Yeah, maybe I'll put a bass drop in there or something. I won't.
Welcome back to Dumpstat Gamers. Corey and Greg here. We're continuing our playthrough. We just finished doing some very beautiful drawings. And we are about to go give our drawing of a horse, if I recall correctly.
We had a drawing of a horse and a drawing of school spirit stuff, and I think both of them were lovely.
Horses of courses.
Is it you? I don't remember who did the name.
I don't remember who anybody is. I think it's so admirable how you're always running around to help people out.
Cool.
It was not you.
Oh!
You sure this will distract them? Even if it was the best picture in the world, which it is. Not to say that it isn't a good picture, of course.
I love that we can see the drawing still from this angle.
Only one way to find out, right?
Oof.
Hey everybody, it's a horse. I can't believe it, a horse in the hallway. Nay, everyone.
What the blazes? I knew it! They're all so obsessed with their work, they didn't notice the horses under our noses all along.
Alright.
I suppose that's how that works.
I can't believe that worked.
Now's our chance.
Quick, into the room with the black hole
With the
generator.
black hole. Yeah, we got it. We have some questions. We have some big questions. What are they doing in the science lab?
No idea. They used to always be out at the stables when we had stables.
So, with no horses, what does the equestrian club do all day?
That's exactly what we need to find out.
We're gonna bust through.
Shh, just open it.
No, break the door down.
We don't want them to notice us. You break the door off its hinges. Yes, we're so close.
Craft team, report.
The papier-mâché is drying on schedule.
Well done. What say you, science detachment?
Go ahead.
It's not quite right. It's impossible to simulate the natural beauty and elegance of a horse's movement. Why limit ourselves to the natural?
What do you mean?
A simple solution. Rockets. Okay, wait.
You're mad.
The equestrian club will have a horse by any means necessary. I don't know what way they're going with this right now.
The greatest horse the world has ever seen.
What?
Maybe we should go. Spying complete. Yeah.
It's a robot horse. That's what they're saying. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Great.
Yep.
You know, I'm glad that we're going to add mounted combat to this this tactical snowball fight. Because that's what I'm expecting.
I mean, if we can use magic, they can use mechanical horses. I think that's only fair.
Yeah, it's a really quid pro quo, or what do they call it? Back and forth here. Psychic detectives and student council.
I forget who Jania is. Jania?
I don't remember. It's fine. We'll find them out. It's cool. They're probably part of student council.
Probably. Who are you? You're the trickster person. We kicked your butt. And no one cares about you. Alright.
We also have to get an outfit from backstage, I think.
Yeah.
Which I think is in the admin. I don't know.
Maybe. Everyone seems to be at the
What are y'all doing out here?
What's going on?
Hey! Oh, side quests? And you've been meditating for 4 times a day?
Yes, Janya. I told you, I'm fine.
You have powerful empathic powers, so it's important to take time to calm yourself. You have the potential to become a great psychic hero. I'm going to help you.
I can work on that by myself. It's really okay.
Sorry, am I interrupting? I wanted to let you know that I'm ready to do more with your campaign, if you want. Excellent. I will see you in the club.
Tally-ho. Hey, Alicia, can I talk to you for a second?
No, I mean, sure, what's up?
Well, I was just thinking, please go easy on Janya, okay? I know she can be a little overbearing, but she really means well. Maybe you could help her tone it down a little?
No, I don't want it. I don't know. I'm not sure how I'd really bring it up in conversation.
I'm more non-confrontational.
Maybe, I could make it part of our CNC game. I could, like, play or kill her. Actually, yeah, stories are great at helping people understand themselves. With death, maybe I can write Janya by writing my campaign to be about her. Then we could talk about it without actually, talking about it. I guess it's sort of the least I can do after what we did to your club.
Completely destroy it. That sounds like a great idea. I sense the abilities of a great peacemaker within you. I think.
Thanks, I guess? Alright, I'll get writing right away. See ya!
Do you want to write Janya's adventure now? If not, you can write at the desk in Alicia's room.
We'll do it.
Write the adventure.
Gotta get a head start. I think if I write a really good story, I can maybe help Jania learn to trust people instead of being so controlling. Maybe if I made a villain character that acts all bossy like she does, she might see why it bothers people. A controlling villain. Like maybe a video game controller? A tyrannical queen, a vampire that turns her victims into thralls, an evil psychic, some kind of hive mind that tries to absorb Okay, wait, I really like the hive mind idea.
Hive mind?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the hive mind.
Okay, but the villain can't just be that simple. I need to also make her some kind of cool monster who can have neat monster minions.
Mind flare?
Maybe a dragon, a wolf who could play into the whole hierarchy of a power thing. You always see snakes hypnotizing people in cartoons and stuff. A bee? Well, it's not a mind flayer. What are you feeling?
I
don't want to do dragon.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards snake or bees.
Let's go.
Because we picked hive mind.
Yeah. Let's go with snake.
Snake.
Yeah. A hive-minded snake.
Snake.
Why would they even encounter a hive-minded snake? Obviously, she's precursor to a large attack on the village. I bet the snake kidnapped John and his friend Randall. Maybe I'll just say that the party wandered afoul of her deadly domain.
All these are good. The DM in me is like, I want to go with this middle option, but I'm like, but is Janya actually the kind of player who would emotionally respond to having a...
Right. Yeah.
Way overthinking.
This game requires 4D chess, clearly.
Let's do this first one. Obviously, is precursor.
This is gonna be too subtle? I need some way to show that Janya and the hive-minded snake are similar to each other so Janya can see it. Maybe Janya has a psychic vision in the future where she's an even worse snake? Maybe she slowly starts to turn into some kind of evil snake herself, or maybe the villain could just have a model. No, let's turn her into a snake.
I like the snake one, yeah.
Alright, let's see how Janya likes this adventure. Man.
Bring.
Hello, players. I hope you are looking forward to this day where I turn one of you into a snake. We have to find someone who wants suspicious tokens, too. I forget if that was Jacob or not.
Oh, yeah, I can't remember. We had talked about talking to him.
We got the tokens, I know that.
Yeah, that was in the art room. So let's go to the quad where he's at real quick.
I'm gonna write another thing in graffiti. Maybe, like, about how the school's... Oh, my God. I'm upset that I called that lameless? Oh, blameless. Yeah, don't worry about what I just said. Now it says, Wintermoor is blameless?
I'm standing too close to it, I think. Oh, hey Alicia, what's up?
So I have these arcade tokens that may or may not be stolen.
Hot property, huh? I can take them off your hands if you want.
Please do. It would be a great weight off my mind.
No problem. I know exactly what to do with these.
This isn't for anything nefarious, is it?
They're arcade tokens, Alicia. Anyway, I promise not to get caught. Hey man, you've been staring at that same page in the magazine for a really long time. What's up? It's an ad for that new game, Tempest. It's got 3D graphics with quadra-scan color. This is the future. I've got to try it.
Look at that NVIDIA graphics card that we're adding.
Oh yeah? Does it have ray tracing though? They got that at the Phoenix Arcade down the hill. Let's check it out this weekend. Turns out I just so happen to have come into a small fortune in arcade tokens. Nah, it's fine. Sneaking off campus isn't worth the risk.
What a narc.
They've got more than just Tempest, dude. Galaga, Donkey Kong, Space Dungeon, stuff you gotta see to believe. You heard about this Donkey Kong, man? Gonna fucking blow your mind.
The name is actually Danky Kang, so I don't really...
That sounds amazing, but we nearly got caught last time, remember? With the burgers?
What does that mean?
Hey, Colin. In all the years we've hung out, have you ever gotten blamed for stuff we've done together? Yes, that time in 4th grade with the snake? Miss, we're gonna call her Martha. Still won't look my mom in the eye at the grocery store. Dude, she's still alive? Anyway, that means I haven't gotten you into trouble for like 6 or 7 years or something, right? But if we get caught this time, then I'll take the fall. Come on, you need a break. The tournament is stressing you out. I got 31 tokens that need to disappear quietly. What the hell? Something. Thanks for looking out.
Let's do it.
I may have hit the button too quickly. Glaive of the Tempest. Righteous Strike becomes Righteous Tempest. A physical attack which hits enemies in every direction. Okay, that's pretty fucking cool.
This is state-of-the-art glaive, features quadra-scan technology. That's good.
I remember being a little kid and visiting a friend, and they had one of those like fold-out projectors that had like the 3 light cannons on it to project onto a screen.
Yeah,
and that was the coolest fucking thing when I was a little kid. Like now we have like tiny projectors you can buy, but like as a little kid, seeing the whole like thing unfurl. How do I equip people again? I don't remember. It's not that.
The minus
character
sign,
sheet.
Yeah. Gotta give him the glaive thing. You gotta switch characters.
Oops. Oh fuck.
There
oh
you
shit.
go.
Oh god. Oh damn. Okay. Available upgrades. So we're gonna give this.
Does it just happen?
Oh, I have to unequip.
Oh, okay.
What was this one? +1 to movement and plus to push on his basic attacks.
Nah,
that also kind of sounds nifty, but we're gonna try out this glaive.
Now we gotta unlock Jacob's thing, which is obviously not attached to a different side quest.
Read the note outside the stadium. Let's do Janya's thing first.
We gotta play this new CNC adventure. There's no time to like do actual things in this school. There was another side quest there? Oh, it's fine. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, there was a thing about going to the stadium and reading a note. There, and I think there was something else, but let's just do hers. We need a little bit of combat this episode, you know?
Yeah.
A little bit of drama. I don't remember if I talked to her or I talked to the table.
I'm eager to be working with you, Alicia. No force can stop this investigation now.
Neat. Into the snake's domain.
Look at all those enemies. I'm a little sad that we have to sub out Jacob instead of... Oh, okay.
I think we sub out ourselves.
That makes sense. So it seems the vamporks you fought were not merely attacking the village, they were fleeing the approach of a greater evil. The edges of the forest around you suddenly erupt with hideous snake monsters. These snake monsters must be the true threat attacking the village.
Why are the snakes attacking a village?
In a flash of psychic intuition, the answer comes to Janya. With a sinking sensation, you realize that these can only be the minions of the legendary hive-minded snake, the Sorcerpent Queen. Oh god, I'm gonna hate reading that. The snake monsters approach. These don't look much like snakes. We only have the one set of miniatures. You'll have to use your imagination. Intriguing. Much like the basic psychic technique of projecting images into others' minds, I will project an image into my own mind. You mean using imagine?
We're using projections.
Janya has seen snake monsters like these before. The Sorcerpent Queen is the voice of a vast hive mind, thousands of individuals linked as one consciousness under her dark control. We'll use the salt shaker for the Sorcerpent Queen. Understood. More imagination. No, this is just really low budget. Everyone, with my powerful psychomancy, I will take on the Queen. The two of you should focus on the smaller, goblin-shaped snake monsters.
It's supposed to be a cooperative game. Just because your character is overpowered doesn't mean you can just tell us what to do.
Okay, well, the Queen is sending her snakes at you, so better figure it out fast.
Ba-ba-ba-bum.
Ha! This Queen is no match for a true psychic. I'll simply use my tactics power to turn these snakes on each other. Yo, that sounds really broken.
Cost 5, 1 blah blah blah. Forced to attack the nearest teammate. So let's put you...
Oh, we're placing him down. I was like, why are you just... Yeah. That's right.
Player turn.
Now we're gonna go get him. Go gotch him.
I have to briefly remember how to play, so this should be her thing.
Commanding the call. Oh, do you Oh.
Yeah, it chains.
Oh. Ooh.
Alright, they're gonna attack each other.
Look at them all squaring up.
Let's go ahead and do a heckin' push over here.
Dead. Yeah, and they explode into fireworks.
And then let's try out our glaive. So we should be able to go here. How do I... Oh, there we go.
Bam.
Pretty cool, and it still does the taunt effect, so...
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Aswad might get hit a lot, but it's fine.
It's fine. He's the tank.
Ow. Oh, man. I wish we could skip the, go a little faster through these battle animations.
Yeah, I wish their animations were a little faster.
But it's okay. It's still, it's cute. Clearly this isn't ready for the true action of D&D. It's only at C and C level.
It's only first edition. It needs some polish.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright, you're gonna clear that. You're gonna go ahead and clear that. I don't remember her attack. Is it just single target?
I don't remember.
2 damage.
Hits every target in a 90-degree cone. So it should hit.
Oops. I realized what I needed to do. Undo movement. Okay, alright. I had to remember how her range works.
Yeah, there we go. You just go, ah!
La! And then they explode.
And now they do less physical damage in there or whatever. Alright. Now you have to deal with this giant...
Who apparently only moves 1 space at a time.
So that's fine. I don't remember what Rogi's tactics power is.
It was a smoke bomb.
Ah, yes. That might be useful to deal with the giant, because then you're not, like, taking big hits.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna hit him. I can see the benefit of the other one that does a little more damage, though, because only doing one. And then...
Do a smoky smoke?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that should also protect Eadwald.
Yes. Kaboom.
In smoke.
Only 2 damage. Nice. Now, mind you, that's still, like, gonna get him in 2 turns, but it's fine.
Yeah, minor detail.
And now we do a big psychic shout.
He's about to die, but I have an interesting idea, which should be... if I were to do something like this... that pulls him out of the smoke. And then Eadwald can go here, and he's still in the smoke. Now, he's gonna die, so none of this really matters. Oh!
It did nothing because he's still in it.
It did 0.
It's fine.
Well, fuck.
Look at us. Big brain.
Whew. That would have been really embarrassing if I gave a big, like, lead up to that moment, too.
It's okay. It's only recorded. This is what the fans wanted.
They want me to suffer.
Got him. It worked out in the end.
Stage complete. Now it's going to be like, oh, you took a whole bunch of damage. Oh, actually, it expected us to take more.
Super savvy still, some reason.
Because we're super savvy.
Excellent. We showed those snakes who's the superior psychic. The Sword Serpent Queen turns to you, Janya. She
I love that.
Oh my goodness. She smiles, and you look down to see that you, too, are slowly transforming into a snake. What? No! How can this be? Your mind is filled with the sound of sibilant hissing until it's all you can hear. The only thing that breaks through the noise is the triumphant cackling of the Sword Serpent Queen as she watches. Your Psychomancer's natural ability to control others resonates with the Queen's own power, leaving you vulnerable to become a hive-minded villain yourself. What will you do? Tune in next week on CNC. I don't... Excuse me? Oh no, we had a player leave! No!
And here I was waiting for the other characters to be like, we step in and help you.
No, they hate her.
And that could be like a moment where she's like, others can help. Maybe we can do this together. Find her. I'm guessing she's gonna be outside somewhere.
She'll just be, you know, in the quad with Jacob, just
crying,
just doing some crime. Oh yeah, that too. Crying and crime. There's another quest in the quad. Go. Oh, she's with her nerd psyche detective friends.
Maybe she's apologizing.
We hate that.
I can be hopeful. Hey, remember me? I just upset you.
Handel, am I too bossy?
Well...
I knew it! You think I'm a monster, an awful snake monster, and you hate me now!
I mean, you're not a monster, snake or otherwise. You just really want to help everyone, I get that. But the way you show it, sometimes it makes me think you don't trust me.
But what if you mess up? And I could have helped you.
What if you're really fucking incompetent, and I could have been better.
How else can I be sure that you're not gonna fuck it up? Are you gonna be okay?
I guess you can't. Also, I just realized that all three of them are wearing those sandals with just the one...
The clogs or
Yeah.
whatever? Yeah.
But that's okay, isn't it? I mean, sometimes people make mistakes, but that's how we learn. It has to be okay to let people make their own decisions sometimes.
I love being Hey, Jenya! Are you okay? Sorry if I came on a little strong there. No, it's alright. Trivial, I am not so easily daunted. I will return and face the Dread Sword Serpent Queen.
And back we go.
Is she gonna be okay?
I have no doubt. I have foreseen it. I hope.
Alright, that's given us a lot of confidence, Handle.
Yay. There was something about reading a note out here. Oops, I forgot that that's where the edge of the map is. Back to the CNC room.
It's fine.
We'll see one thing through to completion at a time.
Yeah, whatever. There's no time, clearly.
Excuse me. It is I.
I am back to make sure you guys, have fun.
In defiance of the Serpent Queen.
Loading in all of my textures and dialogue from my head. Yo, those traps?
Well, look at this.
So, you're staving off your dark transformation with all of your willpower. The Sorcerpent Queen is laughing at you. What do you say to her? You have no power over me. I am nothing like you. I trust my friends and we will vanquish you together as equals. Well, friends, what say you? What should we do?
Finally, we need to keep her at bay until I can analyze her weakness. I'll spend a few rounds making knowledge, monstrous, rolls while we fight. Nice. I just placed a phone order for french fries. The delivery guy should be here pretty soon, so I guess we just hold him off until then?
Sorry,
Did you guys want anything? Sorry, it was,
I was just like, whoa, yeah, that's a little real. I meant in the game.
So did I.
Okay then. Yes, certainly. We will hold them off until we've learned their weakness. And I guess until Sir Robespierre's food arrives? Shoot. I designed this people for 3 people, so if Eldwald is busy analyzing the monster, it might be too hard.
Can't Anjaya show up to help? Where's she been up to anyway? Go for it. Play Anjaya. The Pyromancer will actually help out your attacks, unlike mine.
Alright. I'll always be there when my friends need me as an DMPC.
I am all-powerful. Bow before me.
I'm just gonna, launch magic attacks and you guys can take the hits and whatnot. So are those traps? Cause
I feel on your next turn, take 1 magical damage. Set movement to 1.
Oh yikes. You should put
No, I got this. I got big brain plays.
Alright. I have faith in you. You are at the helm.
Just because my last big brain play did not work.
We try and try again. Yeah.
Into the brambles with you. And then you are going to...
Can we control?
Oh no! I think it's...
Is it too far to get the big dude?
I think it's 1 away.
Oh. Don't walk in there.
But...
No.
But...
Let them come to you.
No, we're doing it. Big brain plays. Oh, it was 1 short. Alright. I'm committing to this. We're going here.
Man.
We're doing this.
Oh man. Big chain.
Because we can do this. Also, I knew that her, thing helped me, but I didn't realize it was going to count as a occupied space for the chaining. Because that's how it hit the other ones, is it counted this square.
Wild. Ow. They're all like, "Oh, we're gonna mess up that that spellcaster right now." Oh.
No.
Ow. Ow.
Alright, so her speed is 1 now, so I can't really do much there.
Just gotta psychic shout or whatever.
Yeah, we're gonna do this. Now that whole area is gonna be basically blanketed in psychic shoots. Psychic shoots and
Big
ladders.
plays. Rogi might be in trouble soon.
Yeah.
It's mostly fine because I think that that Dorkling Knight is gonna die soon, but it is what it is.
Alright, we're just gonna... I was trying to see if there's some way I can get fancy with it, but... and then we're gonna go here. We're gonna move over one.
Shove him.
And hit this dude. Because the other one should die at the start of his turn, because it looks like it does 1 damage at the start.
Dead. Got him. And now that trap's gone. So now they can go through that if they want.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh no!
That's unfortunate.
The Sour Serpent is making big brain plays.
Well, with no healing, I'm gonna assume that he's pretty much dead. But before that, let's go ahead and get a smoke bomb off.
Last effort. With my dying bomb. Nice. And then... Oh.
I just realized at the top there, survive until French fries arrive in 4 turns.
It's fine. We might potentially even, like, get them all.
This should chain?
There you go. Yeah. Jenny's just like, wow!
Friendship is lightning.
How dare you zap me? Oh, wait, it totally missed. Gotta finish him off.
No, Rogi.
Robespierre, no! Well, his fries are ours now.
Well, he is dead. When you die in the game, they murder you in real life.
The salt shaker just comes for him. Yeah!
Enemies defeated. Players lost 1.
It's fine. It's fine. We were fine. It was stupendous. We did a good job.
Yeah, we are. Hypnotist Pocket Watch. Confused enemies deal +1 damage to their allies. That's kind of nifty.
All right, let's wrap up the scene and then get out of here. Okay, I guess your French fries arrive? Where are you going with this?
Sweet. Okay, so now we just have to get her to eat them.
Why?
Snakes melt when you pour salt on them, right? So if she eats them, she'll melt from the inside. It'll be totally gross and awesome.
That's slugs, Jacob. Slugs melt when you pour salt on them.
Oh, really? Dang. Well, that explains a lot, actually. Rogi, you're a rogue. You have a whole poisoner's kit. You could just poison the fries. You always seem to forget this. Oh yeah, cool. I poisoned the fries with whatever the snake melting equivalent of salt is.
Okay, not exactly the plan coming together, but I guess that works. Edwald, with your knowledge rolls, we'll say you know her anatomy and habits well enough that you know exactly the right moment to throw the french fries to make her eat it. Roll to see if you succeed.
Damn, missed by 1.
I use my telekinetic shove power to bump it the last little way in. That gives Edwald a +2 on the roll. He makes it. Miraculously, Rogi's plan goes off without a hitch. Congratulations, the Sour Serpent Queen is vanquished.
We did it.
Hooray! French fries saved us again. Thanks, French fries.
Victory.
Good job. What did you think? Fascinating. I see I can learn much about heroism from trusting in your expertise. I would humbly like to request entry to your club.
Well, since you're actually asking this time, I guess I could teach you a thing or two. Yeah, character unlocked.
Yay!
Upgrades make your scenes and characters more powerful. Equip them by blah, 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 blah. We know how that works.
Yeah. All right. Well, next time on Dumpstat Gamers, we'll have a new character on the squad.
Have a good one, everyone.